But you also have another, you have Michael, who he does you do litigation as well, right? Or no?
No, so Michael Wilson Michael has his own litigation practice, and he supervises that, and he's a fantastic attorney. He's someone I was a partner with for many years. But I think as part of the pandemic and the geographies, Michael's in LA, we're more in Orange County, so Michael runs his litigation practice out there, much as we work together as well.
And you guys you have another location as well, right?
Correct. Well, we have a few locations. So we're here in Anaheim Hills. That's our Orange County office. We have downtown LA. We still operate out of that on an as needed basis. And then we also have one up in the Bay Area in Union City. Naturally, both because of the business clients we have there, and certainly Lalit went to Cal, so he did his law up in Berkeley, a lot of family connections up that way. So we have an office up there as well.
Well, Simon, I know we only scratched the surface of it, and I know I wanted to get this started because I definitely would like to bring you back on so we can ask about cover more deeper topics. Is there anything I didn't cover? Anything you want to touch upon, or do you think we had it's a good start for us?
No, thank you very much for this. I think this is a great thing you're doing. I think it's a great thing you're doing for consumers and for attorneys. What you're really doing is saying, look, let's have a conversation with people who you have a respect for, and there's a mutual respect for their different practice areas and their industries, and be able to give that insight into what their industry is like, what their practice is like, what dealing with clients is like, and more importantly, give information to clients. Right. And so no, I don't think we've really missed anything. I think really the takeaways for me or for people that are watching this, I would say, if you're a client, always give as much information as possible and speak to an attorney as soon as possible to understand the complete picture of what you're about to embark on, right? Or whatever your current situation is, number one. For attorneys, don't be afraid to lean on your network. And I think it's so important as attorneys, especially during this time, to just help each other out. When I did my presentation early on the CARES Act, and I was really at the forefront of that, following what was happening with that, many attorneys were charging for that service and were charging clients. And I said it in my very first video. I said, I'm not charging anyone who wants to come to me and talk to me about this, because this was an opportunity for me as an attorney to give back to people and struggling businesses who needed to understand how could they benefit from loans, these government grants, and how do they navigate that process. And granted, it was a perfect opportunity to make money, and I don't for a second disparage any attorney that didn't do that, because your time is valuable. But personally, I think that was something I really wanted to do, to give back. And so I think, I would always encourage attorneys, wherever you can give back and really help clients and your colleagues, you absolutely should do that. And I think these sorts of conversations and talks really help that, right? Because it kind of makes us a lot more personable and less scary as attorneys to Joe Public, essentially.
Well, I'm definitely gonna get the link from you, and we'll post that up as well. And then we'll definitely put out all your socials as well. You guys are pretty active on your website. I love the videos that you guys have been doing, especially Lalit. And I know your CARES Act was definitely helpful to me personally. So I'll definitely put the link up. And again, Simon, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thanks so much for the time. Great talking to you.